Simon's got 2 weeks to make Water Lily seaworthy. She'll be tested to the limits just getting to France, over one of the busiest and most dangerous channels in the world. The schedule there is starting to look shaky too. He needs to arrive in early June, negotiate the canals to Burgundy, source ingredients, hone his cooking skills, and develop his recipes that will become the final menu for his floating restaurant.
I think I hit my little personal wall this weekend. I just couldn't see my way through it. Everything looked insurmountable, everything was huge, everything was horrible.
It's all becoming a bit of a nightmare. Desperate to get away from the mounting problems in the boatyard, Simon decides to take a morning off and think about food.
Simon, do you want to grab the bell rope and just throw it off?
He's asked Gary, a local fisherman he's made friends with, to take him out on his boat.
Hopefully the next time I'll be here, I'll be on Water Lily.
It's a rare opportunity for Simon, and it's the easiest time of year to catch cuttlefish.
Well, it's cuttlefish. What it is they're coming in to breed, and that's the only thing on their mind. You know, they've lived for a year to 18 months for this one moment, and they're rampant.
Right. Did you put a blow-up female one in the trap or something?
Simon is an expert when it comes to cooking fish, but Gary knows a thing or two about catching them.
Excellent predators, top of the range predators they are. They got a fantastic beak right down inside that will literally go through a wally boot.
With plenty of cuttlefish around, Simon's keen to try a rod. And with the luck he's been having in the boatyard, he's not expecting any miracles.
Hey, hello. It's not one of your pots I've caught, is it?
No, it's probably one of Danny's.
Oh dear.
Oh dear, never mind. Guess that's the end of the fishing.
You should have seen the size of the fish on the end of that.
Well, at least we got the cuttlefish.
Despite a broken rod and a bit of hurt pride, it's been just the tonic for Simon. Sharing a smile and laugh after what's been a difficult 2 weeks is just what he's needed. With Simon recharged, suddenly there is a new sense of purpose in the boatyard. Things are starting to move forward again and everyone's getting stuck in.
I think we've turned some kind of a corner the last day or two. We've just got to a point where we believe that it can be done, I guess.
What's more, Simon's had a brainwave. He's come up with what he hopes will be an ingenious solution to the problems of the new wooden planks constantly snapping.
I've got a big stainless steel tube that I've just acquired, capped the end off, building a fire underneath it, so it's going to boil water, like a little kettle. And the steam's going to be coming up this tube, and we're going to have one of the planks inserted inside it. That will cook the plank, steam it, make it wet, and it should just bend on a damn sight easier, we hope.
It's hardly textbook stuff, but who cares? Simon's makeshift steamer is going to soften the wood and hopefully make it more pliable.
A bit, I like this, yeah. This is makey-uppy. Hey, he's bubbling a tree, isn't he?
If it works, it will mean everyone can really start to make progress again on the hull. The proof of Simon's ingenuity is about to be tested. Carefully, the planks are put into place again.
Let go of that windlass a bit. Go for it, Pete. Quick as you can, Pete, now.
This time they bend and nothing breaks.
That's it. OK, tighten her up.
It's a moment to savour.
That just takes so much hard work out of it, doesn't it?
Woohoo!
Beer time now.
And there's more positive news on the troublesome engine. The magneto has arrived, but before Simon starts the engine, there is still lots to do.
Right, just lift this off.
And fed up with relying on help from engineers, Simon has tracked down an amateur enthusiast.
Right, now let's check the valves.
Richard Jones owns a similar boat with a similar engine, but he's no expert.
Fantastic guy, turned up at the weekend from the Kelvin Society, just spent an hour with me, just turned up.
First of all, you have a big carburettor at the top there.
Took an hour telling me all the little nuances and details of these engines, how they start, what that little tap does, the fact that these things need to turn, the fact that those things need to be tight, the fact that this little jug thing here that puts the petrol in measures the exact amount, and that's where it goes. Precious information.
At last, someone is helping Simon get to grips with the engine. It's been a long, hard haul, and it's not over yet. There's a week to go before the high tide, and there's still plenty to do. But with the success of Simon's steaming technique, they are over a major hurdle, and in the next few days make huge progress. Filling cracks, sanding down, sealing the hull with tar, finishing the deck and painting. Until finally she begins to look like a boat again. But Simon and Richard still haven't got the engine started. But for now, it'll have to wait, as more importantly, it's now the planned day of the launch.
This is a nice little test. If she can't make it down this slipway, she ain't going to cross the channel.
But will she even move off her wooden cradle?
Greasing the ways, because she's sat for a month now and probably seized on there. So we're just getting some grease under there, front and back.
Everyone greases the tracks with lard. She'll need all the help she can get. The wooden blocks holding her in place are finally hammered off, and the winch is started.
I am actually worried about the mechanism being physically strong enough to break her off, because that's a fairly archaic kit. I'll be surprised if she moves, to be honest.
The atmosphere in the boatyard is getting more tense by the minute.
It's going to snap.
Suddenly, she starts to move.
Whee! She's free.
The winch starts to pull her in the direction of the sea.
She's a slider.
For Simon, it's the moment of reckoning.
There's one thing I've neglected. I haven't got any champagne.
Slowly, Water Lily inches forward. Now the water is starting to take the 30-ton load. Simon has done what many thought was impossible, to get Water Lily floating again after nearly 40 years as a forgotten wreck. From this to this. But there's still the problem with the engine.
Almost.
She is going nowhere if that doesn't start. Richard's convinced that you have to bypass the magneto by using an electrical charge. For Simon, it's do or die. Incredibly, it works. The engine splutters into life. Simon can't stop smiling.
She sounds like an old steamer. She's beautiful. That's a resounding success.
Richard has come up trumps and Simon's dream has started to become a reality. To celebrate, Simon has invited everyone that has helped and supported him so far to a party. Simon's local fishing trips are paying off.
Traceability. These came from that sea, outside this shed, and that fishing boat.
In typical style, he's improvising all the way. The stuffed sea bass aren't going anywhere near a conventional cooker. And he's glazed pork shoulders with soy and honey and sealed them in an oil barrel. A sort of boatyard tandoori.
Anchovies, olives, spring onions, olive oil, and that's yellow.
Taking risks is what Simon's cooking is all about.
Is anybody hungry?
but it works.
Get my mouth watering.
I'm not on a diet.
So you can have whatever you like. Get enough to go with?
Crispy and smoked, fantastic.
Superb.
And as the evening finishes, there's one more surprise in store. Next time on Floating Kitchen, Water Lily heads off to the English Channel at night and things start to go terribly wrong.
But it was always going to be a trial and a test. We're always against the clock. We're always going to get in the shit, and here we are. Dreams don't often come true, do they?